All right, so you just closed it basically for tomorrow. Dang, I was trying to record that.
Yeah, I'm sure record that. Now, what are the things that I should have done better? What did I do? I mean, I don't know. I got a meeting hopefully, but this is the second time that he's done the same thing, so I don't know.
You should have not told him that the CRM was free.
Well, either way, we can include that, with everything else and just upsell everything else within the CRM will be like the free package that actually is gonna provide. I don't know. That's another way. We can clarify tomorrow.
Okay,
That's
but
that could be an
everything
option,
else was
really.
good. I mean, you brought back basically a dead lead back into the game, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, I thought he was a lost cause, so I mean, you brought him back, which is good, bro.
Yeah, and I think what really does it is the fact that I don't know if you guys heard me, and this is the sort of attitude that I've gotten in the past, I don't know, 2 years that I've learned this work for me. I wasn't selling. I wasn't selling him anything really. I just told him, hey, we did this work for you. You know, you can have it for free if you want. Like I can send you an email and maybe that provides some value to your business. If anything, it's like a quick read. But I wasn't selling anything really.
I think the big part of it is having the demo. Because listening to you say that, it shows them that you can see it, and if you like it, it's there.
Yeah,
I think that's a big part of it.
So nothing to lose really.
And Daniel, exactly, that's something very new that we are doing now for the last year. We just sold the service, and we'll have these $1,000, $2,000 a month deals, and people don't pay because they don't know what they're seeing. They can't see it. It's
they don't know what they're paying for.
Yeah. So right now, one of the things that we're working on is creating value. And another thing, Daniel, for the last year and a half, we were just doing marketing for everybody. Whoever wanted to work with us, and that never worked out. And so we'll think about it. They're like, oh shit, well there's 30 million companies out there in the US or something, 24 million companies. We have so many clients we can have. I mean, even if we have 0.1%, we'll have, so many clients, but no one wants to work with you because you don't specialize in anything. So moving forward, we're only working with auto companies, specifically auto glass. And auto glass is really hard to work with. No one wants to work with auto glass companies because a lot of them are small and a lot of them don't spend money on marketing, you know. But in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks that we've been doing auto glass, we've been getting 3 leads, 4 or 5 leads a week. So it's we've been consistently having meetings with companies. So it's something that we're running towards. So I started thinking, I'm like, okay, there's not that many auto glass companies out there, big ones that can afford marketing. What's going to happen with auto glass when we run out? Because we reach out to hundreds of companies every single day. In one day, we can reach out to 600 companies. So we're consistently rolling with automation. So okay, we're going to run out of auto glass within 3-4 months. So we decided to bring in the CRM. So it's a white label. It's a company called Go High Level, and we pay them to use their software under our name. So we're opening up a CRM for auto companies. So it's going to have auto repair, dealerships, and auto glass. And I mean, my family's been in the auto industry, since I can remember. So I understand those people, and a lot of them are Hispanic too, and they're it's we can connect with them too as well. And then, Roberto, of course, he brings in some, other nationalities too. So it brings in all kinds of people, to work with us, right? But the thing that makes it easy for us to work with is because we know the auto industry. So we know how to talk to them. For us, we wanted to work with dentists and doctors for the longest, and lawyers, because they'll pay $10,000 a month on marketing, but we don't have that partner we don't know how to connect with them just yet. So it's like it's easier for us to go down the route of least resistance and work with contractors and auto companies. Another thing that we're trying to shoot for are like plumbers and like roofers. Yeah.
By the way, Lupe, where are you? Here it is. Okay. Tomorrow for the meeting, it is very imperative that you are there. We have to be there, and the way this is gonna work is that this guy, he owns a lot of stuff, but he wants an informal meeting just to get to know. This is what I'm getting from his vibe. He wants to get to know us as people, person, like our history and everything else, and most likely we'll be over lunch. So we'll be eating with him. We can even pay for him, whatever. It doesn't matter. And trust me, I think that's how we're gonna be able to close the deal. The more personal and the more emotional, and the more of a history we share with him, I think that's how we're gonna close him. This is a different type of client, different vibe from everything that we've seen so far, and I think that's how we should go about it. Once again, this is a guy who he owns a couple of construction companies, and this is what he told me all around, and he wants us to build a non-profit for him. So let's just share our story, share what we do as a company, be emotional about it, and hopefully we should be able to get it. So what do you think about that?
I mean, I'm down for it, but I have an appointment. I have a doctor's appointment. So let me call and see if I can make it to that, bro. Because then we have a meeting at 12 with Lino now, and then we have a meeting at 3 with the other company.
And even thinking of meeting him at Cafe Brazil.
Yeah, I mean, let me call my doctors first, bro. I don't want to like turn you down, but let me call my doctors first. Let's talk about that after the meeting. So I finished the 2021 Auto Glass Marketing Guide. Finally, it took me a while. It's like 17 pages. So, I'll go over that with you a little bit later, Roberto.
Okay.
But we got this done. So I'm about to create I'm gonna send it to you. Here, let me share it with you.
Please do so. Put it in the drive too. That will help a lot.
This way you can read it, and then we can use this to send it to the people that requested it, and then we can do something similar for like plumbing.
Lupe, would you send that to me or just to look over? Because I'm just curious, like what all y'all do, what you would tell the customer. That way I could get a feel for it,
It's the Lopez Lara, right?
Yeah, 4 @gmail.com.
Yes, sir. I have Joey on the line. She'll definitely be able to help you with this. Or find somebody that else will be able to help you with this as well. But is there
so basically what we do, we use a lot of, let me see. Here, I'm gonna, what's the next thing I was gonna show?
All right. Well, great. Thank you for calling. I'll talk to you later.
We're trying to apply this new CRM to like all of our packages. So I don't know if you can see my page. I wish I can make this a little smaller. So like basically this is the CRM. This is like the home page. Like clients can check, like they sign in to our login page. So when we can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So when we're done with this, it'll be something like automarketing.net or something like auto marketing CRM something generic, but can connect with the auto industry. So they'll get a client sign in for their company. They'll sign in. They'll look something like this. It'll look like this. So like they can't access like our information, but they can do automation here. Like if they have let's say they have 100 contacts, They can send everyone a text message through here. They can do voicemail campaigns, and they can do email and email campaigns to whoever. They can automate everything. They can build forms for like leads. Let's say you want to do an ad.
Bring it, Brandy.
They can do surveys. They can report their ads. So let's say they're doing. Let me see. Where is that?
No,
I don't think I have it set for this one. So I think I limited what this person can do. Like I was limiting what they can do, but they can do ads and basically track everything. They can do call reporting. So if someone calls from one of the ads, and I'm trying to see if we can even do call reporting from their website. So we know who's calling from their website. They can do online scheduling, online appointments, and they can do payments online, and they can do review management on Google. So getting those 5-star reviews, that's a service on its own. Of course, they can do funnels. Oh, here it is, membership. So this is something really cool that I wanted to implement for like the auto industry. We can try something different for like other industries down the line, but you can build courses here, and like we can build courses or like tutorials for our clients to learn how to do like SEO for themselves, or learn how to do like simple ad campaigns and funnels, or how to use the program. And we can actually build a community. So one of the things that we want to do for like the auto glass industry, because it's so difficult for them to do like email. It's not like they can send out an email campaign once a month and get like 10 clients. It's not the same, like for dealerships, they can send out deals through email and text. And like auto repair, when you need an oil change, like every month, they can send out an email to everybody and be like, hey, have you got your oil change? Here's our deal. Come to us. Like, this is why you got to get your oil change. And the same thing applies for like dentists, get a free teeth cleaning, or like spas or whatever. It's easy for them to do email, but for auto glass, it's not. So like by building a community, we can have them partner with clients that are like dealerships and auto repair. So when they need their auto glass service, they'll come to our clients, right? So it's a community, and they all work together. Every city has like their own clients, and they all can work together within the system. So
now, will this be used by the employees of the auto company? So we have to some extent train them to be able to use this software?
Yeah. So we might be able to train them, and then
that's an extra additional cost that we can even sell at that point.
Yeah, so it's sales training, and then basically we want them to learn how to implement this in their sales cycle, so they can, of course, stick around longer, right? And then at the same time, because they're using these programs within their sales cycle, they're making more money, faster to make money, right? So it makes sense to pay us to stick around. So like if we're bringing them, 20, 30, 40 customers a month, it makes sense to pay us. But if we're doing SEO and they're having to wait, 3-4 months to get some results, they're not going to stick around. That doesn't make sense. But if we're doing advertising, and then we're doing, a database reactivation, or we're doing some kind of deal, text messaging, voicemail, funnels, it's online scheduling, and it's making their life easier. We're doing review management. We're getting them reviews. We're building their authority for their city. Like, let's say, there's 20 auto glass companies, and the best one has 30 reviews, but because we're using review management, now our client is getting up to 100 reviews. They're going to be the best auto glass company, or, the best company period for their industry. And this concept applies to anybody, right? It doesn't just have to be auto glass, but it works, so that's how we bring value. That's our product. It's an entire strategy. So I'm going to go ahead and I was recording this. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. So guys, if you're seeing this video, comment down below. Let me know what you think. I hope you guys learned a little bit. But yeah, basically what we're doing is just reviewing the CRM and, finding ways to add value to our clients. Specifically right now, we're working with the auto industry a lot and trying to figure out ways to bring them value to where they see a good ROI from our services. So thank you guys.
By the way, how much are you paying for Go High Level and for each kind that you're getting?